All right, welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer with Brian the Grizzly, Brandman Brandon, and we're going to watch the brand new teaser trailer for One Piece coming on Netflix. So let's watch it, check it out, and then see what you guys think. All right.
Ever since I was a kid, the sea's been calling. So, I'm setting out to follow my dreams. I'm gonna be king of the pirates. All I need is a loyal crew. And I think together we'd make a pretty good team. We're heading up to the Grand Line.
A treacherous stretch of ocean with bigger islands and bigger pirates. Careful with that.
I don't work for you. I'm sensing a little bit of tension amongst the crew.
Not a crew.
We haven't sailed together for very long, but I know we've got each other's backs. All great fighters call out their finishing moves.
No, they don't.
Oh, damn, August? That's pretty around the corner.
Yeah.
All right. What you guys think?
Looks cheesy and whimsical like One Piece should.
I thought that it should have been a lot better. And I was like, wow, this is really, really cheesy. Are you going to ruin another thing, with 1,000 books and 1,000? Are you going to ruin it again, like another thing? But I don't know. That's not. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge One Piece watcher. I've watched, a couple episodes. It seems to kind of capture certain elements of it, I guess. The look and the vibe is kind of what I expected. It kind of feels similar to Cowboy Bebop in that sense, because that kind of had kind of like a cheesy, almost kind of out there vibe to it, and I kind of expected some of the same in this case. It looks harmless, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just curious if the diehard fans of One Piece are gonna like it.
They won't.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will. It looks too cheesy and too try hard.
It doesn't have enough respect for its source material, and I think that's always going to be a dangerous thing to do when you have someone who cares about it. When you have such a big body of work, the following is going to be huge.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I myself was never invested enough in One Piece to kind of be bothered by it, really whichever way they go with it.
I just started watching it, which everyone told me don't start watching it because you're in for a long, very long ride. But I mean, everyone I know who's watched the cartoon just are watching it nonstop. Like they're stuck in it, but I don't know if it's going to translate, and maybe it's not like respecting the source material, but if you do try to do a 1-for-1 reenactment of an anime, then it's too much too. You got to find a good balance with changing stuff and keeping original stuff. So I don't know. That's why I thought Cowboy Bebop did a pretty good job with it, but and people didn't like it, and I was kind of shocked with it. So, but I don't know. Let's see what some of you guys are saying about it. The anime hair will take some time to get used to, but it looks fine. Okay. Or you expect worse than when I heard about it. I expect it really, really bad. It looks nice. It looks pretty well done. So
Yeah.
Looks like a cute little fantasy world to get lost in, for sure.
Yeah, it looks fun and harmless. Like
Yeah.
I said, whimsical is the word that came to mind when I first saw the trailer.
Yeah. I think what Mark Lynn said, yeah, cheesy and whimsical is a good description. That actually is probably like the best way to put it. Yeah, I know absolutely nothing about it, so to me it looks fun and whimsical. There you go. I need to see how Buggy the Clown's body separation powers looks here. That's the thing, man. These powers, like the was it, what do you call it? The gum pistol where you stretch the arm. That looked weird.
That looks bad. It didn't look good at all.
Yeah, argue that it's being too faithful. Yeah, exactly. I think that might be an issue. If it's too faithful, you cannot one for one recreate an anime. Can't. You're gonna fail.
It better make sense, because if it doesn't make sense, it's never going to get the following.
Yeah. Do y'all think it'll last longer than one season? I don't know. It's hard to tell right now.
I would lean towards yes, but like that second season might be a total change to make it make sense for people that actually like it.
Yeah, I really don't know, because they see these animes, because One Piece is on Netflix and they see the numbers the anime does on their app, so they're like, well, let's make a live action, and then it doesn't translate. Same thing with Death Note. Death Note was streaming on Netflix for a while, and the show was great. They're like, well, let's do a live action, and they just
So bad.
It was so bad. It made no sense, and the whole thing was just like, oh god. Yeah, I'm going to unwatch it if I could.
Yeah, they went out of their way to be as disrespectful as possible.
Seriously. Ryuk looked cool, and you had, what's his name, playing him, the voice.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, which was great. That was the only saving factor in that.
Yeah.
The whole thing was him. It needs to be different to translate well. Yeah, I think it does. It needs to be less cartoony, if that makes sense.
It has to fall. It has to step away from anime.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, or you give it a different story. You allow it to be able to breathe enough to let us tell a different type of story.
Yeah, a perfect example is The Boys. The Boys, it's enough to make the comic book fans happy, but different enough to make everybody happy. Because it is different from the comic, but it still has a lot of elements and parts and beats of the comics. It's just not a one-for-one creation. So we'll see. I know the show is apparently like a 10 to 20 million episodes. Holy shit, that's so much money for a Netflix, especially for Netflix. Jeez. Is that I know Oda was heavily involved in the show, which is good.
Well, it might not be do well here. It could do well overseas, which might make it worth it.
Yeah, and then you might get pulled from the American Netflix and just left in the like Asian and European Netflix.
Exactly.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope it does well. I'm gonna watch it for sure, and see what it does. But I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of indifferent right now. So I gotta talk to some One Piece fans. I know Martin, who's part of the Nerd Huddle family with us here. I think he's a One Piece fan. I think he said he was. My sister and her boyfriend we've seen every single episode, so I want to see what they think about it too. I want to talk to some anime fans of the show and see what they think, which I'll be kind of curious. Oda only did this show so he can finally capture the American audience. Hopefully, because if this season does well, I can see the manga doing really better, the cartoon on Netflix doing better. So we'll see. I hope so. Like I said, I hope so. I like anime, and stuff like this can make anime more not mainstream. So, but I don't know. But if you've seen One Piece, if you watched it before, let us know what you think about this trailer. If you've never seen it, let us know too. I'm kind of curious about both sides of the both opinions, of the diehard fans and the newbies. But leave a comment. Let us know what you think with this one. We'll probably watch it when it comes out and talk about it. Try to get Perp Minded and some other anime fans on here and do a season 1 review. But leave a comment, let us know. If you are watching on replay, appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000, so you don't want to miss that because we're gonna do some good stuff at 1,000. And also, if you want to be part of the show, like Horror Geek, Brandon, and Marklin was, then make sure you join us live every Monday and Thursday, and you too can be part of the show with us, the Supporter Kings. But we appreciate everybody in chat, everyone rewatching. But we are going to move on to our next topic for the night.